Today we discuss group traversal and group traversal techniques. Group traversal is a technique used for searching a vertex in a graph. It is also used to decide the order of vertices to be visited in the search also. Two types of graph traversal techniques. One is BFS, breadth first search, and other one is DFS, depth first search. Now here we discuss DFS, depth first search. In depth first search we use the technique stack. DFS traversal of a graph produces a spanning tree as a final result. Spanning tree is a graph without loop. We use stack data structure with the maximum size of total number of vertices in the graph. So, in DFS algorithm, step 1 is define a stack size of total number of vertices. That is here, now we consider to perform not BFS, it is DFS. Now consider the graph to perform DFS. In step 1, we fix the stack size. Here, the number of vertices of the graph is equal to 7. So, here the stack size is also 7. In step 1, define a stack size, total number of vertices in the graph. So, we define the stack size as 7. Next step, select any vertex as the starting point for the traversal and visit that vertex and push it into the stack. Okay. In step 1, in this problem, we fix A as the starting point. You may choose A, B, C, any vertex as the first vertex. And now here I choose A as the first vertex. So select A as the first vertex and visit A. So we now visit the vertex A and push A onto the stack. Now the stack has the element A. Okay. Now step 2. Visit the adjacent vertex of A. Here the adjacent vertex of A are B, E, D. You may select B or E or D. Here I choose B. So visit adjacent of A which is not visited earlier, that is compulsory, which is not visited earlier. Okay. Here we choose B as the next vertex and push B onto the stack. So now B is onto the stack. In next step, visit the adjacent vertex of B. Here the adjacent vertices are E, C, A, D. What are the adjacent vertices of B? A, D, E, C. Here A is already visited, so we couldn't choose A. So now we choose C as the next adjacent vertex. So visit in step 3, visit adjacent of B which is not visited earlier and push C on the stack. In step 4, visit the adjacent of the node C. So E is one of the adjacent vertices. So adjacent vertices of C are B, E, F, G. B is already visited. E is already visited. So F or G. You can choose F or G. Oh no, E is not visited earlier. B only visited earlier. So we can choose E. Now we push E onto the stack. Now we push E onto the stack. Then we visit the adjacent of E. Adjacent of E are D, C, F, B. D is already not, C is already visited. So we choose D, F or D. B is already visited. B or F. We choose D or F. Now we choose D and push D onto the stack. Visited D and push D onto the stack. Next step, find the adjacent vertices of D that are not visited earlier. Here the adjacent vertices of D are, what are the adjacent vertices of D? A, E. But A and E are already visited. That is, there is no vertex to be visited from D. So we use backtrack. Pop D from the stack. We delete D from the stack and using backtrack. Next step, visit any adjacent vertex of E. The adjacent vertices of E are F, C, B, D. Not C is already visited, D is already visited, and the B is already visited. So F only the adjacent vertex not visited earlier. So we push F onto the stack. Next step, visit the adjacent vertex of F, which is not visited. Which is not visited is G. So push G onto the stack. Then the adjacent vertex of G are F and C. There is no new vertex for G, so backtrack and push G, pop G from the stack. Then there is no vertex visited from G, so pop G from the, okay, in the next step pop G from the stack. Now, now there is no vertex visited from C. That is, if we backtrack F to E and backtrack E, there is no vertex not visited earlier from E. So we backtrack to C. And there is no vertex to be visited from C. So backtrack and pop C from the stack. There is no vertex to be visited from B also. Here C is backtrack to B. There is no vertex from B. So we stack pop B from the stack and backtrack B to A. There is, in the step 14, there is no vertex visited earlier from A. So we pop A from the stack. Now the stack is empty. Now the stack is empty. So final result, final spanning tree is obtained by deleting these edges. That is, there is no traversal in between A and B. So we delete this traversal AD. B, in between B and D there is no traversal. Also between A and D there is no traversal. So we delete this also. And in between C and G there is no traversal. Okay. So the final result DFS spanning tree is this